Last weekend, I noticed that our granddaughter kept slowly rubbing the top of our Great Dane's head. When I walked over to her, she asked, "Why does Siggy have this bump on her head?" I told her that the bump was left over from ancient days. Her eyes widened. I continued, "All true Great Danes have a bump on their heads." "Why?" she asked. Then I told her, "They used to be unicorns." Here's the story about how unicorns became Great Danes.
The Legacy of the Horn, a tale of unicorns and Great Danes. In the elder days, when the world was young and the forests whispered with magic, there dwelt a creature of grace and beauty known as the unicorn. With a single spiraling horn atop its head, it roamed the glades and meadows, a symbol of purity and wisdom. The unicorns were revered by all creatures, embodying the magic that flowed through the world. However, the world was changing, and the age of man was coming. Mystical creatures that once flourished began to fade into shadow, and the unicorns, too, found themselves retreating from the encroachment of human civilization. Men, with their relentless expansion and insatiable curiosity, left little room for the magic that once thrived. In the hidden valleys of the north, where the stars shone with an ancient light, the last of the unicorns sought refuge. These valleys, untouched by human hands, were places where the air still hummed with enchantment and the waters sparkled with otherworldly light. The unicorns found solace in these secluded havens, but they knew their time was limited. Watching over them was a wise and gentle wizard named Thalander, who understood the language of trees and the songs of the winds. Thalander had long been a guardian of the natural world, a protector of its secrets and mysteries. He saw that the time of the unicorns was ending, and he wept for their fading glory. The unicorns were not just creatures of magic, they were symbols of a world that was slipping away. But in his wisdom, Thalander also saw a way to preserve their essence, a way to allow them to live on in a new form, adapted to the changing world. He pondered deeply, seeking a solution that would honor their majesty and keep their legacy alive. The unicorns, sensing his resolve, placed their trust in him, knowing that their fate lay in his hands. He gathered the unicorns in a secret glen where the moonlight danced upon the waters, and he spoke to them of his plan. The glen was a place of ancient power where the boundaries between worlds were thin. With their consent, he began a great enchantment, a spell woven with love and sorrow, hope and memory. The unicorns stood in a circle, their eyes reflecting the stars, and Thalander chanted words of power. His voice was a melody, a blend of ancient languages and primal forces. The air shimmered with magic, and the unicorns were transformed, their ethereal beauty condensed into a more earthly form. It was a moment of profound change, where the old world met the new. They became Great Danes, majestic and strong, yet still bearing the grace of their unicorn heritage. The pronounced hump on their heads, a remnant of the horn that once was, stood as a testament to their noble lineage. These Great Danes roamed the lands, loyal companions to those who understood their true nature. They carried with them the wisdom and dignity of the unicorns, a hidden spark of the mystical world that once was. The Great Danes spread throughout the lands, finding homes with those who had kind hearts and gentle spirits. They became protectors and confidants, their presence a comfort to those who were fortunate enough to earn their trust. Though they appeared as ordinary dogs to most, those who looked closely could see the glimmer of something ancient and wondrous in their eyes. Thalander continued to watch over the Great Danes, guiding them and ensuring that their true nature remained a secret known only to a few. He traveled the lands, visiting the homes where the Great Danes resided, offering guidance and sharing stories of the old world. His presence was a reminder of the magic that still lingered, even in the midst of a changing world. And so it was that the unicorns did not vanish entirely, but lived on in a new form, a secret known only to a few. The Great Danes, with their pronounced humps, stood as guardians of a forgotten age, a mysterious link to a time of magic and wonder. They roamed the earth with a quiet dignity, their very existence a testament to the enduring power of magic and the stamina of the natural world. In the quiet of the night, when the world sleeps, you might still hear the distant echo of the unicorn song, a melody carried on the wind, a reminder of a time when the world was young and all things were possible. The song is a hauntingly beautiful tune, filled with longing and hope, a whisper of the magic that once filled the world. If one looks closely at the top of the head of every Great Dane, there lies a pronounced hump, a silent testament to the horn that once was. It is a subtle reminder of their true origins, a link to a world that has faded into legend. The legacy of the unicorns lives on in these noble creatures, a hidden story waiting to be discovered by those with the eyes to see and the heart to believe. Thus, the tale of the unicorns and the Great Danes continues, a legacy of grace, wisdom, and enduring magic. The Great Danes walk among us, silent sentinels of a forgotten age, carrying within them the essence of the unicorns and the enduring hope that magic will always find a way to survive, even in the most unexpected forms. I hope you have enjoyed this story. The end.